Welcome back, beautiful people, to another episode of Comfort Foods Kitchen. And today we're going to go vegan. I am making black bean and lentil burgers with sweet potato fries. And these are the ingredients we're going to be using. For our burgers, we're going to have the black bean. I've got a 15-ounce can of black beans. I'm using a red lentil because I like the color in there. And we got a fourth of a cup of onion, half a cup of chopped mushrooms, and I got about half a cup of sliced mushrooms. And we have salt, pepper, poundo. Poundo is a yam flour. And I'm using thyme, curry, and basil. And these are my garnishes over here. We'll come back to that last. The first thing we're going to do is get started on these, on the yams. Okay, what I did was I've already cleaned it, sliced it as wedges. And on this, I'm going to be using Italian seasoning, salt, onion, and canola oil. We're going to do this first because I'm going to pop this in the oven because this is going to take the longest to cook. First thing we're going to do is put our sweet potatoes in a large bowl. And then I'm going to use about a teaspoon of Italian seasoning, half a teaspoon of salt, half teaspoon of onion powder, and we're going to spray it with canola oil. You can use canola oil, vegetable oil. This is my preference. You have yours. After we do that, we're going to lay these out on a baking sheet. And what I did is I lined my baking sheet with aluminum foil, and on top of that I put parchment paper, and that keeps it from sticking. I kept the skin on the potatoes because it adds that little bit of crunchiness, crispness to it. So we're going to lay these out on the sheet. My oven is at 375 degrees. Almost at 375 now. Right now it's at 302. So we're going to wait for that for a few minutes. Alright, we're going to set this aside. Be right back with you. Welcome back, beautiful people. Alright, my oven is at 375 degrees. This is what the potato wedges look like. And I also sprayed the parchment paper before I put those potato wedges on here. It's not necessary, but that's what I do. So I'm going to put this in the oven. It's at 375. We're going to leave it in for 20 to 25 minutes. Next thing we're going to do is start on our burgers. Okay, so I drained a can of black beans, and I have this paper towel here, and I was soaking up a lot of the moisture. So what we're going to do is put this on into a bowl, and we're going to add our lentils to it. We're going to add some basil as soon as I can get this open. For some reason I thought it was there. Okay, we're going to add about a teaspoon of basil, a teaspoon of curry, Half a teaspoon of thyme. Thyme is a very strong herb. You don't need a whole lot of it. Half a teaspoon of pepper. And we're going to have a teaspoon of salt. Okay. Now, we're going to mash this up. I'm mashing it with a fork. I don't want it to be grinded down so it looks like mush. I want some of those chunks to stay in there. It makes for a better burger. It's not mushy. Helps it to keep together. You want your burger with some substance. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Hey, folks, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Give me a like. And ring that notification bell on the right-hand side of the subscribe button. You only have to subscribe once. But you have to keep liking me and share me with your friends. Okay, we're going to go back to the next step. Is going to be preparing the onion and the mushrooms. The diced mushrooms we're going to be doing last. I'm going to be using some coconut oil. It's just going to be enough to coat the bottom of the pan. And in this coconut oil, we're going to fry the onion and the chopped mushrooms. This won't take but maybe 3 minutes. So we'll be right back with you on that. Okay, now I have mashed out a lot of the moisture using a paper towel on my onions and my mushrooms. All right, I'm putting that into the bowl with the beans. Now it's time for us to start shaping our burgers. I made enough for about 3 to 4 burgers. With 1 can of the beans I was telling you about. It's 15-ounce can. Of course, if you have a bigger family, then you can double everything that you just seen here. Okay. So what we're going to do now is going to recoat the pan with some more coconut oil. Yeah. So we're going to coat our burgers with the flour. This is yam flour. It's called poundo. This is what's going to help keep this burger together. You notice, folks, I didn't use any type of meat or meat byproducts in here. Not even beef bouillon. I didn't use it. I'm not even going to be using egg. This will be sufficient. So now I'm going to take... See how this is holding together? Isn't that beautiful? All right. Now these don't shrink like a regular burger would with meat. So we're going to make it the size that we want it for our bun. And this is the size that I want. So we're going to do 2 more of these. So I think I have enough for 3. Okay, welcome back, beautiful people. Now our pan is nice and hot. And we're going to start putting the burgers in. There we go. One kind of fell apart a little bit on the edge. Guess I handled that one a little too rough. That's okay. It's all going down the same way. And in the meantime, in the same oil, I'm going to fry these mushrooms here. These are the sliced mushrooms. And that's going to be part of our garnish that's going on top. Let me add a little bit more oil, coconut oil. You coat that pan. Applause, applause. Listen to it sizzle. Okay, this is going to cook about 3 to 4 minutes on one side. Then you're going to turn it over and let it finish cooking on the other side. And I'll be right back with you. Okay, now I've turned these over. And this only took maybe 2 minutes. It was on medium to low heat. 2 minutes. Because you don't want these to burn. And they are ready to come out the pan now, and also with our mushrooms. These are sliced garnished mushrooms. So we're going to turn this over, see what it looks like. Yeah. You don't want to add any more oil because you don't want the beans soaking up all that oil. Now you see these are beautiful. Look at that. Alright, these are ready to come out. And I'm going to put them on the bun. Come back, get on your bun. Okay. I'm going to add some tomato. So a slice of tomato on each one. I'm going to put some mushrooms on top. And instead of using lettuce, I'm going to use spinach. I like spinach. So I like lettuce also, but I'm going to do something different with this and use fresh spinach on top. Now, if you want to, you can always add ketchup. Welcome back, folks. We see you there. Our burgers are done. And now I'm going to take out our yams. It's been in there for 25 minutes. Every oven is regulated a little bit different. So if you don't think they're done, just leave them in there for a little bit longer. Now I'm going to plate these up. See how they're nice and they're crunchy on the outside, nice and tender on the inside. And the next time you see this, we'll be ready for my favorite part, the taste. Welcome back, beautiful people. Look, doesn't this look gorgeous? Okay, these are my sweet potato fries and my black bean and lentil burger, and I garnished it with lettuce. Not lettuce, spinach and tomato. So now we're going to go in for the taste. Mmm. Wow. This is actually really good. Folks, like, this is my first bean burger. Occasionally, I might have to switch out from meat to bean. This is actually really good. Mmm. And the sweet potatoes are a nice touch too, because sweet potatoes are actually gluten-free. And everything I use for this burger is gluten-free. And that's why I use the poundo, because it is actually gluten-free. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel, give me a like, and push that notification bell on the right-hand side to subscribe, and share me with your friends. Don't keep me all to yourself. So I'll see you back next time with another fabulous dish.